your boy, Rod. I swear I lost my voice last time. Louder. It's about to sound sick for another day. James back with another story time. Woo! Yeah, know what time it is. Today's story time is very interesting. Now, I know it's one of the freak story time, but I'm going to keep it a bean. When you live in a whole different 10 years, 9 years later, 7 years later, and you telling the story time about get mad on the type tip like, yo, you was thinking about it too hard. It's like, bro, I did though. So I could give y'all a story time with me cracking something. But do BT. So today we're going to keep it PG-13. Make sure you hear every Tuesday and Thursday because we're doing the story time every Tuesday, every Thursday. You feel me? Every Tuesday, every Thursday, story time for the rest of December. If it's a Tuesday or a Thursday, know that you're going to go home around 8, 9, or 10 o'clock. Raji's going to be telling the story, so get your food and let me be the entertainer that I want to be. Let's go. Go get y'all food. I don't got no snacks. It's funny that you say snacks. I'm about to tell y'all about a Philly staple and my experience. Anybody from Philly know what the POW is? Does anybody know what the POW is? If you from Philly. I like that shirt. This is a Rodman shirt. The POW. P-A-L. The POW. I'm about to tell y'all my experience joining the POW. I end up in a fight over 3 different things all at once. It's like a rec center. The POW. Yes, bro. The POW. The shit is crazy. Now look. My man's after school, my man's like, yo, bro, you gotta go to the POW. I'm like, I'm not going to the POW. My dumb ass was going home. Well, not dumb, but you feel me? Hold up. I don't even know why I said dumb ass. I was going home and I had my own little routine. I used to go to the crib, call my flirt with my play on her phone, text her on Kick, play a little Fortnite. You feel me? Go back to FaceTime my mom yell at me. I do the chores she want me to do. Go back to my game. She tell me to go to sleep. I don't stay up on my game. Wake up, go to school. That was my day every day. That was the time to play the games, bro. Text the bad on Kick, play Fortnite, get your ass bust by some UK for thinking you nice, get your skill up, call your homies, cook your homies, text a girl on Kick. Now y'all broke up for one day. Now her profile pic black, but then y'all like each other again. Y'all putting 20 emojis next to her username. You want some young dumb? Come on, bro. Why would I go to the POW and hoop with y'all and get sweaty when I got bad on Kick? Yeah. So I go to school the next day. Go again. Yo, the POW. I'm like, bro, I don't want to go to the POW, mud. I don't even hoop, y'all. I'm not a hooper. They're like, bro, it be at the POW too. I'm like, no, I got it. You know you really don't want to do something when you sit there and you automatically, I'm talking to the, you know you don't want to do nothing. When you sit there automatically, you like, nah, bro, come on, bro. I got to talk to my girl. Like, mind you, I didn't even have no girl. When you want some shit like, nah, bro, I got a girl. Like, you don't even think about it. Yo, I got a girl, man. That's when you try to say that and draw the line right there. Like, bro, I got a girl, bro. I'm trying to, like, that's what niggas, yo, bro, it's going to be the bitches there. When you do that, you know you really don't want to go. Yo, I did not really want to go to the POW. I'm a kid to me. I'm like, I don't want to go to the POW. So one day, my man, he hit me with the, bro, just walk in there. Trust me. I'm going to keep it a bean, bro. No, that's when yo, I got a girl, man. Like, I just told you I got a girl, bro. Why would I be in there? No fun. Peep, though. He like, go to the POW with me one time. So I'm like, all right, he want me to go to the POW. Yo, I walk into the POW. The POW is jumping. The POW jumping. You my man. It's hooping. They running games. It's courts everywhere. It's a double-sided court. It's 2 full courts. So it's running a full game on one of the courts, and then it's like 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s. Playing King of the Hill. You my man, jumping. They got a shop with all these snacks and a little security guard right there. It's another room where they teach health and sex ed to the girls and all that. They got the girls. Now with the POW, the rule was you have to do something that's extracurricular in order to be there. So you got to take health. You got to learn about safety. You got to clean up. Long as you do something like that, you my man. You can stay at the POW. If you do something extracurricular, you get a token. A token gets you 1 free day at the POW. So essentially, if you doing after school, during school, if you really dive in with the POW, because the POW will come get you early and take you on field trips and all of that. If you do good at it like that, you my man. They give you extra tokens. Now you got 3 tokens and you could go one day and you feel me? You could really lock your tokens in. But if it's your first day, you don't need no token. As long as your first day. So when you walk in, they get your name. They don't want to know what school you come from. They tell you, yo, no guns. This is a safe space. Everything is tough. Like the YMCA, yes. But I feel like the YMCA low-key got like a Planet Fitness vibe to it like now. Like you go in there, you might see anybody in that. You feel me? You might see anybody. LA Fitness a little better now. But the YMCA, I didn't really dive into the YMCA. I was young, so I didn't dive into that. But I know what it is, kind of. You feel me? I feel like that's for old ass. And then you got LA Fitness. You got your LA Fitness hoopers, the who hit the gym. This is more so like 18 and under, come here, play basketball, da-da-da-da-da. Rob, be honest, how many tokens you had? I had 0 tokens, and that's what we about to talk about. I ain't never get a token. That's the crazy part. Now, peep, I see this shit, and I'm like, damn, this shit is jumping. So my homie called me. He texted me on Kick. He like, bro, is you coming, bro? We got a 2v2. We got a 2v2 in like 30 minutes. I text him, I'm on my way home. Y'all know how it is, fellas. Y'all know how it is, fellas. When your homies text you, get on the game, and you out in real life, you try to figure it out. I'm like, bro, I'm out, bro. You feel me? I'm out. I dab him up. I go to the bus stop, but I'm not going to lie. While I'm waiting for that bus, I'm like, damn, the POW was jumping. I go back home. I'm at home. I do my regular shit. Boom. I go to school the next day. Like, no, Rod know what the POW is now. He gassing it. As he's saying, like, yo, Rod know what the POW is. Rod doesn't know POW is. I'm like, no, I know what the POW is. I don't even know, like, these rules at this point. Like, the rules about the tokens, I don't know the rules. You feel me? I don't know that me signing my name just to walk in and check it out, that was my first day. I don't know nothing. You feel me? So, Pete, he like, yo, Rod know what it is. So, I'm like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. On Friday, I'm going to go to the POW. I just gave him a day. It was like a Tuesday. So, I lived my normal life because I wasn't sold fully on the POW. Like, I see that it's lit, but I wasn't sold that I should stop my lifestyle and just come sweat with every day. Because my thing was, the days I did decide, yo, I'm outside with my friends, you come back sweaty. Now you late. Now your mom telling you, all you need to do is communicate that you gonna be late. And then you communicate that you late and she still fuck you up. I don't be having time, bro. I'ma keep it a bean. I don't be having time to just go through that, trying to be outside. When moms start drawing, sometimes you just get in this state where it's just like, bro, I just don't even feel like going outside, mud. I don't even, you feel me? I don't even feel like going outside. I don't feel like dealing with that shit. I don't feel like my mom trying to control the radius that I go. Oh, you going to 15th Street? All right, bet. You better be down 15th Street. But now she find out that we walked from 15th to 17th. And you wasn't going to be on 17th Street. You said that. How you end up in West Philly? Be back in this house by 30 minutes. And buses literally running past me. I'm running for buses. It's like, bro, I look like a homeless junkie, mud. I'm running for buses, haul ass and down the block. I know this probably in the bus looking like, yo, this tripping. You mind me? I was running for them. That's his foot. He keeps scratching. No, not my thigh. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Y'all not here about to like the way I'm sitting. If y'all know what's going on, I'm sitting like this, mud. He's scratching his thigh. That's not my thigh, mud. I was scratching the back of my ankle. Y'all already knew y'all wasn't about to like how I was sitting when y'all thought that was my thigh. I said, oh yeah, they about to be disappointed. Yeah, I'm sitting on my legs, mud. Yeah, my knees ain't even. Once I push the chair back, niggas be like, what the f*** where your legs go? Yeah, it get real crazy. I don't know. It's comfortable. I thought you was scratching your ass, but hey, wow, just scratching my ass. Yikes. What the fuck, Mud? I'm sorry, Mud. I remember when you caught a cramp during the story time sitting like that. You my man. That might have been the only time that ever happened. That's crazy. Let's get back into the story time. So I told him like, yo, bro, I'm going to come on Friday. Because my whole thing was, bro, I got my whole week. I'm not switching how I live to come to the POW. So on Friday, I'm going to keep it a bean. I played this. I used to play with this. Hold up. Let me talk my Fortnite. Yo, who honcho with the sub? You my man. Let's get 2 subs. Let's go 1260, y'all. Let's turn up. Y'all see the goal, bro. We at 1,258. The goal is 1,500. I need y'all to turn up for me, bro. No. If you're new to the channel, drop a sub. Don't be watching these ads. Yeah, you could come to the TikTok, but I'm going to end the TikTok. Let's be honest today. Let's keep it a bean. Y'all know I be ending them Jones. Yeah. And niggas who not in here never going to hear me admit it. I'm only admitting it for tonight. Y'all know I be ending them Jones every time. Yeah, sometimes I let my phone go on 5 and I spark up and I smile because now I won't even have to touch it. I end that joint every time and I smile after real quick and I take the smile away so by the time you get to the Twitch you won't see it. That's how nasty I am. And every time y'all ask me what percent my phone on, I'm always going to say 10. No matter if it's on 100. Yeah, y'all know what I'm doing about these story times, and nobody ever gonna hear me say this again. Yes. Now I'm back to normal. Look though, look, yo, my phone is on 10. My phone is on 10 TikTok. So when this end, I'm gonna come here because I want y'all genuinely to see. I want y'all genuinely nah. I was laughing at a comment. You think you know everything. See, you don't. You think it's just me in the room. It's other in the room. That could have been anybody talking. Look, though. Come over to the Twitch, because I'm doing the subathon. I'm Rod G's. This is Rodmas. Christmas. Rodmas. It makes sense. Come drop us up so we can hit the sub goal. Let's get back into the story time. Yo, who honcho with another sub? Let's get one more. Let's go 1260. Come on. Let's get nasty. Let's get nasty. All right, look. Peep, though. Peep. Get back into the story time. Friday come. Oh, I was about to tell you about my Fortnite homie. So his name was Meerkats. His name was Mr. Meerkats. Peep, I wasn't running with no from Philly. They had all Philly group chats. I never had that luxury. But y'all know what I did have the luxury of? I was my duo partner. Y'all know had duo partners, bro. My duo partner name was Meerkats. I used to play with him on the Xbox. You my man. This is from the UK. This used to give belt to everybody. Everybody, bro. He was giving belt. Anytime a nigga from Philly be like, bro, you not better than me, get your duo partner. And when they said yes to doing duos, I used to do this. Yes. Meerkats cleaning up. They like, yo, you not even doing damage, Rod. He 2v1. You not even doing damage. It's just him. I used to be like, y'all suck. Shut up. I was rage baiting shit. Anytime was nice enough to get a kill on him, I was up there dying. No. They like, yo, he's spamming. I said, shut up, nigga. You just ass. No. Meerkats bloody. And you know the best part about it? The times that it was just me left, I was clutching up sometimes, but I used to act dumb. Yo, bro, I'm in the box. What do I do? Oh, yeah, he ass. I got him. Dickhead. Boom. 200 pump. I was dicking shit. Yes. I was super legendary. No bullshit. I was Kyrie Irving. I'm never going to sit here and tell y'all I was LeBron. I'm not. I wasn't LeBron. Y'all know it's niggas who's really LeBron. I'm not LeBron, bro. But I was Kyrie Irving. I'm telling you, bro. If he needed me to hit that game-winning 3 on Curry, I promise you I was hitting it. No, because it was times that when I first started playing with him, I didn't hit those shots. My man, he stopped playing with me. You know when you the nice, but you keep losing? It was like he was with the vibe, but just losing it, hurt it. It's something it did something to his heart. That shit had me on YouTube. Like, yo, how to crank 90s. I'm sitting there getting my 90s right. Now the next time I'm play, I'm getting kills. I'm like, yo, I got it. 2 on me. 2 on me. Hurry up over here. I'm running for my life so I don't die before he get there. Nigga, I was getting this shit right. I'm trying to tell you. But Pete, though, me and Meerkats had a 2v2 tournament on Friday. But I told my homies I was going to go to the POW. So I'm like, damn. You my man. I'm like, damn, I know I told y'all Friday I can't. They said, yeah, the Joe and Kayla going to be there. They wasn't even talking to me. They just said, yo, the Joe and Kayla was going to be there. I said, Kayla? It was this bitch named Kayla. You my man. We had to wear tan pants and a uniform shirt. Bro, her shit was so fat in the khakis. They said, Kayla going to be there. I said, Kayla, what Kayla? They said, Kayla B. I said, yo, what time can I get there? Yo, I appreciate you for the bit. I said, what time can I get there and leave? Like, y'all want me to stay for an hour or just 30 minutes? Y'all want me to stay? Bro, her shit was monkey in the khakis. I wasn't lying to y'all, bro. No bullshit. And she fucked with me, bro. I'm going to keep it a bean. Certain bitches try to play the little role like, oh, my brother, they only hang out with their brothers. It's like, we know y'all. Why he gotta be your brother? Why can't that be your man? I hate the my man culture, but I like it a little bit. It makes me a little more confident to say my man. That's not your brother, bro. Your brother could fuck you. He played football. You dick riding because he played football. You saying brother. You hype that you could walk up and talk to that man. Right? You hype that because he the cool. It's cool for him. So you gonna walk up and you hype that you one of the girls who can talk to him whenever y'all want. If he text you and say he wanted to smash, he smashed shit. Like, that's not your brother. Right? So you got those who only dick ride them, and if it's not them, they walk off. And it's like, yo, you gonna walk off, but that's because you trying to play it like a girlfriend. You not a girlfriend. Now all football players the worst. Like, of course he gonna lie to you. You dick riding. He can't even really fill you out or shoot a shot at you. You dick riding so hard. They used to be dick riding. So I'm going to keep it a bean. It's levels to this shit. It's them at the top, but right under there, right under them, it's your boy. It's your boy, the funny bull. You already know it's your boy right under there. Get in there. I'm in there. Right under there, it's the funny bull. So the Joan Kayla, you my man. She used to be hype as shit to talk to me on some ride. Do you think this, that, and the third just asking me questions? And she think I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. She want to ask me questions because she want to laugh. She want to ask me little weird shit. What you think about this, ride? If anything happened in the real world, yo, did you see them getting beat up? She showing me shit on her phone. Yes, you know I'm going to get mine. That shit is fat. I'm blessed to be in the presence. That was my thing. I think as I got older, I'm like, no, I got to smash it. When I was younger, I'm like, bro, I'm blessed to be in the present. I'm over cribs and all that. And all that. I'm on the phone like, yo, what that do? What? He crazy. Then I'm going to school the next day like, yo, what's up, bro? Dapping the same I'm just happy to be on the phone. It ain't got nothing to do with that. She called me while I'm playing Fortnite. What you doing? Playing the game. All right, let me sit on the phone. Bet. I'm cool with it. You feel me? That's the shit that the pillow talk. Yep, girls get right to the pillow talk, and I straight open ears like this. What you say? He what? And he text her. You think he like her? Oh no, he definitely like her, bro. Cause I'm not even gonna lie to you, Mud. She kinda pretty. You think she pretty? Mud, I ain't gonna lie. She alright. He definitely talking to her. I would. Yeah, I'd talk to her. Not like that, though, bro. No, he up for that shit. I ain't gonna lie. He up, though. I wouldn't do that to you, though. That's the difference between me and him. He'll text her. I wouldn't text her if he... He what? On the spin? No! I'm on that bitch pillow talking. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all know how much I told y'all I love Meerkats? I love Kayla just as equally. Meerkats in the UK, and this is just a game. You know how many times we play in a game and I'll mute my fucking mic just to talk to Kayla while I play on autoplay? You tripping. I was on that. But Pete, though, that's besides the point. He said Kayla gonna be there. I texted Meerkats, mud, I can't make the first couple rounds. Catch me at the 8 o'clock sessions. My man Meerkats like, bro, you know this is that game. I said, bro, I can't. My mom want me to lock in for her, bro. You know how she is, mud. He talking about, damn, bro, she drawing. I said, facts. Mind you, I'm walking in like, where I sign my name for the pal? First name here. Last name. What's the time? Somebody got the time? Somebody got the time? I'm signing in. So I went to go sign in and shit like that. And they like, yo, you was already here. I'm like, no, I wasn't. That time I just walked in just to see the place. That's what I was telling y'all last time. I'm like, you remember me? He like, oh yeah, no, facts. So I'm like, all right, bet. So he like signed in. He like, yo, we just want y'all to really lock in. Now he telling me the shit. So for the who wasn't here, this basically was what's going on. They had like sex ed where they teach us like safe sex, this, that. They had like community service, go out with like the team for 15 minutes for the day, clean up the neighborhood near the school. They had just like little shit. And if you do one thing, you get a token. You feel me? And with that token, you can come back to the power. If you don't got no tokens, that shit kind of just was like, what was the I think if you don't got no tokens, you got to wait like 2 weeks before you could come back and get like a blah. But it really incentivizes you if you want to be in the building to do something good. So it was like, yo, clean the up, learn your sex education, or like, I don't know, bro. Like you do something. Or you can stay for cleanup and get a token. You can stay, put all the basketballs back, spray the seats, wipe the seats down, wipe the like if you did one of the services, you get a token. But I think if you ran out of tokens, I think that shit was runs. Like you gotta wait like 2 weeks or something. Nope. But Pete though, I get in there, Kayla over there. I'm playing basketball with these. I'm not even tough at basketball, but for some reason that day I'm locked into, bro. I'm faster than these. I'm running past his, and I kept getting the ball to the square. But I was moving so fast that he would block it that I'm putting all this energy into the ball and now it's bouncing the off the shit. So that whole day, I'm like, bro, I'm already going to beat you. Let me just hit that. Let me just do it lightly. Like, let me lightly put that shit up there. That's the day that I mastered. Like, just put it lightly right there. I was putting it lightly and that shit was layup central. That day, I'm using the Westbrook combo all day. So I'm like, all right, bet it. Nope. I'm like, bro, I'm using that all day. That shit was filet. I was getting points. Like, I actually was a contender because the there wasn't nice. They just was who was willing to clean up. The tough already on the ball team. Y'all is ass. I'm there laying up, getting reps in. Y'all poop. Like, I'm going, it's neck and neck. We all sweating. Check rock then. Check rock. You ever see four ass check rock? It's actually miserable. Check rock. Nigga, they each side get the ball. Each side of the ball get 4 possessions each because we keep missing. This shit is actually terrible. If you watch a tough game, be happy to get the ball back. A nigga will go up 12 points on you before you get the ball back. No shit. And they do dumbass like, yo, only 3 dribbles. 1 possession. You my man. If you get your own rebound, you going back up. You my man. We breathing hard as shit. We so ass, but I'm having so much fun. You know, as a boy, as long as you getting active, that shit fun. So I'm having fun. Kayla there. I'm flirting with Kayla. Y'all, they pulled me into the power life. They pulled me into the power life, bro. I said, you know what? Y'all, I didn't do Fortnite with my man Meerkats in like 2 to 3 weeks. I ain't do Fortnite with my man Meerkats in like 2 or 3 weeks. I was at the POW every day. That shit say, hey, welcome to the POW. Bro, I'm in there every day. Yo, let me clean up. I'm gonna catch y'all next game. Bro, I'm so smart. I'm either smart or I'm grind because I would try to do 2 things in one day. Take a health class and then help clean up and have 2 tokens. You my man, I had all these tokens to my fucking name. I was up. I was super good. I was the saying, no, I'm not coming to the pod tomorrow. All right, I'll come tomorrow. Walk in and do nothing for 5 days straight. They like, yo, he never do nothing. No, I work over weekends, bro. I do overtime. You don't know about that, bro. I do overtime. You don't do overtime, bro. Don't talk to a getting money like me, bro. Like, it's different, bro. You want a token that you live in check to check, man. I'm up 12. I'm up 12. You live in check to check. It was different. They ain't understand it, but that was the method. I'll let the method go after all these years. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know that I was doing 2 in a day. It's like y'all never thought about the possibility. I straight asked the teacher, yo, I just took health class. Can I go help clean up too? He said, yeah. I said, I'm going to get a token for that? He said, yeah. I almost looked at him like, y'all are dumb for not doing that. Y'all are dumb. I said, bet. Y'all tripping. I straight was doing 2 a day. But that's besides the point. I stopped playing Fortnite. I'm at the POW every day. No, look, it's this little snack shop, right? And this is what the whole thing is about, by the way. This is what the whole thing about. But I'm such a good storyteller that, you know, I gotta let y'all know the origin. I'm now a POW member. It's this snack shop. Now, the snack shop, this is where they made their money. You can't use points at the snack shop. The snack shop is for with that money on. That's a premium feature. That's not, yeah, you get access. That's something else. Of course, you know, if they make something this good, they need to make a holy grail within that whole space. You know they got to do that. So within this shop, guess what kids want? All the time. Sugar. You walk in that shit. Snacks, 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 snacks. You my man. Chips, juice, soda, waters, bro. Waters. I'm telling you, it's sometimes, it wasn't no free waters in the POW. That's the downfall of the POW. They sit there, they provide you all this shit. Hey, Muddy. If y'all ain't going on a trip, they ain't feeding you, mud. What you thought it was pizza parties? It's no pizza parties. No. It's vending machines and it's the shop. You know how often would stop hooping and go walk to the Poppy store? Or go to the shop? You know they gotta find a way to make their money, bro. You know they do. Now, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Around that time, y'all know I was stealing everything. TVs, Xbox, blenders, and I was doing it with a parent. So you thought I wasn't gonna do it by myself? I felt justified. It felt good. It felt great. It even felt destined on how much I used to steal from them. I used to walk out with chips, juice, 2 candy bars, a granola bar, and some Gushers. I used to clean them out while I talked to them. It was so quick and easy. It was so easy, and they never noticed ever. They never noticed. And it wasn't even like, damn, Rod, you drawn. No, I'm not drawn. And I used to walk out, put it all in my bag, and dig in my bag and eat my snacks one by one. Y'all think y'all capitalizing off me? No, sir. Sure. Grab them. I'm sitting there popping Gushers by the 2-pack. And you know how good I was stealing? I was stealing so good that I walked in the store with didn't even know I stole. Sometimes if I felt like, damn, I drove it so much, I'll buy the beverage just so I can have a beverage with the snacks that I did steal. This shit was crazy. This is a solo mission. If there's one thing I learned while stealing, the next to you can't even know, because they gonna rat you out. They gonna tell somebody you ain't intend for them to even know. They gonna tell somebody else. If one person know, 3 people know. If 3 people know, 7 know. If 7 know, 25 know. This is what anything. If 25 know, 100 know. And this number grows over time, by the way. So if 1 equals 3, if time passed, it grows to 7 and stop there. This shit is crazy. Ain't nothing no secret unless only you know. Now, it's a rare case than where you got somebody that's super, super, super solid, but they'll keep it close. But even if they don't keep it close, they got people that they feel like is their super, super, super solid people. So they're telling their shit to you. So it still get the 3. It still get the 3. It'll die at 3 because once it gets to them outer people, what does that information do to them? But it ain't nothing no secret. I'm not telling them I'm stealing, so now 3 know I'm stealing. So now when I go in the shop, 3 watching. Nah. Nope. Now they did have a security guard. You know why? Because they did try to steal and was unsuccessful. Guess what the penalty is for stealing? Suspension for a month. Suspension for a month. You can't come back in the POW for a month. Yo, the POW only lasted 6 months. You lose 1/6 of the POW if you steal. Yes. That shit is over. It's a month. And they not counting days that they close. They close 2 days out the week. They ain't counting those days. So the shit feel like a month and a half. Fuck yes, bro. Yes. Now, Pete. Now, look, they got this guard, bro. I swear, the guard 4'11". Play his hands so much because he's so short. They got this guard. He 4'11". He husky, and he got a security suit. He be watching, but his downfall was thinking I was his friend. I used to make the laugh, troll with him. It's all giggles, dickhead. Sour punch straw, straight down the leg. Reach down, act like I'm tying my shoe, and now I'm tucking it in my sock securely so I can walk out of here nice and clean. You know I got to put insurance on it. I'm hitting this with all type of moves. I'm gonna tell you my best moves. I'm walking in there, picking up the item. Yo, how much is this? While my left hand is tucking it because I'm behind the John. Nah, I'm cool off them Johns. How many times he turned around to grab the bag and all the candies is right there, right in front of him. So I sit there and grab it, crush it super fast so the noise ain't going off too fast. And when he passed me the bag, I tuck it in the bag. And I know it's going to be too much motion going on to the point where he ain't even paying attention to that. How many times is a lot of in the store and I'm hyping my mans up, turn up, money. So he turned up off that drink so I could just grab a bag of chips and stuff it right here. I was doing him bad. How many times I walked in there, took a pen, boom, hit the bag. Don't let him hear that noise. Now it's getting smaller and smaller so I can get 2 bags. How many times? How many times I go in there and I go long sleeve? I go long sleeve and I grab the Jones of Swedish fish, ball them up and slide them in the cuff of my hands. And then hurry up and pick my hands up and do some dumb shit just so it's a joint where it's like, damn, if you thought I was doing something, it ain't even nothing in my hands. I'm hitting with all type of moves, mud. All type of moves. And what's crazy is he was so easy to get over on because y'all gotta think, I'm doing these in real stores where I can get jail time. The POW banned me for a month and I'm gonna go back home. I'm in malls with security, Walmart's, department stores with my family stealing and selling this shit. We was boosters. You know how, and you want to know what's really crazy? My mom taught me we never steal from real people. I said, Mom, what's real people? She said, anybody you love. Ever since then, stealing was justified in my mind. We was the you called during the holidays and say, bro, the Xbox 360 sold out. No, they didn't sell out. Best Buy suffered from a loss of 20 missing Xboxes. But 350 instead of 500. Who need TVs? We got TVs for $250. iPods, iPhones, Xboxes, PlayStations, new games, $60 games. That's when they ain't locked the games in the case. I'm from the era before they locked. That's crazy. Anybody born after 2020, you ain't never gonna get to see a game that you could touch with the CD actually in there. We grabbing 3 2K18s and stealing them. Give me those. GameStop. Get these off the shelf before we y'all over. We doing them bad and selling it. So you think it's anything to go to the POW? The POW sweet. The POW. What they talking about? Fuck the POW, man. So it's your fault locked up, essentially. Essentially. I'm hitting this with all this shit, bro. I'm hitting it with all these moves. One time it get frisky though, y'all. It get frisky. It get frisky. This stuff. Hey, Elijah, cut it out, mud. You did take it to a level 2 hype train though. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Peep though. Come on, let's lock in. Bro, it get to the point where the that's sitting there, that's at the security joint, he's security, but you know how many times he read it out, but if he don't have proof, don't go nowhere. That's the difference. Chaz with 250 bits. Appreciate you. My fault, my heart. Slow the bits down. Slow them down, y'all. Chill out. Hey, thanks for the bits. All right, look. These animations crazy. Nah. Now, look. He got to prove that is stealing. Like, he got to catch him and not let him go. Because sometimes he be like, yo, I'm going to tell. And he say that verbally, but he wait a day and now it get goofy. Like, it get to a point where it's like the saying, no, I didn't steal. And it's like, it's no proof. Like, he got really snitched. So, Pete, they added a security camera in that joint. That's before they court me that they added the security cam. They added the security cam because now it became a he say, she say. And the who works security, he don't work for the POW. He just hired by the POW. You feel me? They got to get a warrant to snitch. No boy. He start trying to record and all that. Whole time looking back at this shit, learning that he's not a part of the POW. Like, he's not a part of the POW, but they hired him. He was going way too hard, bro. Because that shit ain't really affect his job. It's like it's his job, but he dick riding. Like, trying hard to prove it, that's dick riding. Nope. That's like McDonald's workers saying, no, you're not getting 2 barbecue sauces. No, you're not. It's like, bro, shut the f up. It's the same for real. How do I sub with prom? Somebody drop the prom link. Somebody drop the prom link. Put my fries in the bag. It's really workers like that, bro. No, it's the same. I wanted to give y'all a comparison. It's the same as like that. Can I get one more barbecue sauce? It's gonna be 80 cents. Like, bro, it was just was 60 cents yesterday, bitch. Stop playing with me out here. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing me out this joint. Like, come on, bro. And what, 75 cents tomorrow? Please, don't make me laugh. Pass me a barbecue. No. But Pete, though, you feel me? Talking about 80 cents. Like, you don't get paid off commissions. This McDonald's. Give me a large fry with 2 barbecue sauces before I fuck you up. Zaire wins with the props up. Appreciate you. Y'all got me crying. Bitches be on the yacht, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It really be yacht captain work. Peep it though. Peep it. No boy. No, they probably was giving out snitch bonuses. And let me say this, because I wasn't even gonna say that until you said that. They probably do give snitch bonuses because every time he snitch and somebody gets suspended, they feel like he doing his job. And when they feel like he doing his job, he can keep it. The bonus was actually not getting fired. Like, that had to be the bonus. Like, that was the motivation system. If the system don't make sense, because, like, no, that's dumb. He dumb, though. That's, yeah. So it was like a joint where it's like, they be ready to fire this. They be, the workers be talking about him, but he catches. So it's like, right? And I know that he wasn't connected to the POW because it was his idea to put the camera in there. Like, it was a joint where it's like, yo, I think we should put a camera in there, and he pushed for it, so they put a camera in there. You want to keep your job? Who's stealing? No. bro. So they put the camera in there, right? My dumb ass, bro. I come in here with a bag and I'm walking and I grab a juice and I just drop it in the bag. So it dropped, but I got the bag on the floor. So he seen the gap in between my legs and he see the juice drop in the bag. So I'm talking to him like, yo, bro, good day today? Still stealing. And he like, yo, take that out your bag. My heart dropped like this. And the thing is, the camera, it's only one shelf. It's two sides, but at the end, it's each gap. You feel me? So it's like, hold up. It's like this size, let's say it's this size, but it's one shelf. And you know at the end of the shelf, they might have a hot dog stand, a countertop, a big ass poster. So it's kind of blocked off at the end of each shelf. So I was at the end of each shelf, boom, keep walking, put it in my pocket. Juice right here, turn my body. Look at the shelf. You feel me? I'm on this though. In between, I'm hitting with glitch plays, gang. Imagine counter right here. Y'all the counter. I'm hitting with this. Yo, how much is this? Nah, I'm cool. I'm hitting with, I don't know. I don't know. You said how much this was? Nah. I can't do it. Nah. I don't know, bro. Okay. Shit dropped down to the leg. Now I'm fixing my shoe. Tucky. How much? He turned around. Sometimes it was one of those days. Pick up a new one. When he turned around. It was something, bro, shit was crazy. I'm trying to tell you. Shit was crazy. You said how much again? I'm ending with crazy shit. I'm trying to tell you. Straight pocket. Manipulating this shit out of him. How much it was? How much it was? That Herbo emo got me crying. How much? How? Yo, that joke got me crying. That joke got me crying, buddy. No bullshit. He hate numbers after dealing with you. I made that nigga say $5.99 6 times. No bullshit. Oh my gosh, that got me crying. Alright. Hold up, let's get back into the story time. This is where it get nutty. So he catch me, bro. It's getting cold outside. I might have to. Bro, Jay got me crying. Jay got me really crying, mud. Jay got me really crying. I thought he went to the crib. I thought the story time not over. I didn't know it was going to be this long, though. I'm going to keep it beat because I did the hype train. I thought she was in the crib. I'm like, damn, it's been an hour. I ain't seen him. He talking about, yo, it's getting cool. Yo. He talking about he's still out. Mind you, he'll never know where I'm at. He could be at any part of Manhattan, bro. I'm crying. Alright, look though. P. They talking about. I might check out this joint. No bullshit. Yo, he talk like a Philly nigga. Okay, he talk like a Philly nigga. Yo. He talk about, bro, I might check out this joint. Hold on, let me see this shit up. We back live on the talk. I'm going back in for more viewers. It's a heist right here. I'm stealing while talking about stealing. It's time. No. I'm turning up. I turn my funny up. I turn my funny up when it's time to hit the sub goal. Hit the sub goal. I'm sitting back like this. It's time to hit the sub goal. Pulling every joke out their ass. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm a hooper who doing weird ass moves that's unnecessary to look cool right now. I'm really hooping right now. I'm trying to tell you. On purpose though. On purpose. You know a nigga try to hit the sub goal, you turn hilarious. I'm busting jokes on every nigga in the story. And Bearcats was ugly as shit the whole time. Get out of here, Bearcats. No bullshit. He try to hide his gram. I felt his gram. I'm like, damn, this nigga nice, but he ugly. No bullshit. UK black as shit with this big ass coat. He look like Nate. You know the UK nigga Nate? Or Dave. You look like Dave. Ugly Dave. He had like 2 up. Yo, the UK always got Balenciaga, bro. No bullshit. And they pay the full price too. It's crazy. And then they try to sell it to us on grill. Like, bro, I will go get the fake one, bro. Chill out. Like, chill out, bro. No, I'm not paying you $1,000 for the hoodie, bro. I got $430. What you want to do? UK be trimmed. Them be trimmed, bro. Jay with the sub. Turn up, Jay. Hoodie Mar with the sub. Turn up, hoodie. You lost me with the fake, bloody. You my man. If you 15 and try and get it, you gonna turn it up. It's not until after, like, I turn 18 where I'm like, I'm a grown-ass man. I couldn't even lift my chin high. But when you a young boy, what? Go off. Haven't seen one broke UK. Them the UK get to it, bro. No. And when you convert it to their money, it'd be more than our shit. 1,000 for us be like 2,000 for them. All this weird shit gets super goofy. So they saving up 2,000, like all this shit. Peep though. He catch me on the camera. He said, yo, take that out your bag. So I'm like, dang, he got me. I'm like, I picked the bag up. I turn around. I said, yo, He like, yeah, no, let me see your bag. So I try to walk behind the aisle. And I try to tuck it in my and take it out the bag. I'm like, all right, hold up. Let me get this candy bar. He, no, bro. I'm like, let me get the candy bar. Take it out. Tuck it in the. You got to make sure you got ethicas on for this method or it will slide down. If you tuck a drink right here, it will slide down unless you got the ethicas on. If you think you're going to wear some regular boxers, it's done. Even briefs that don't hug you like ethicas. They have to be ethicas. They got to be tight johns. I'm trying to tell you. I put it right there. I walk behind the john. Take it out the bag real quick. Slide it right there. It fall. I said, bro, hold on. Let me get this heat, bro. Come back, bro. I said, all right, you want me to back up? Now I'm like, I did what you said. Like Yagami John. I'm like, I did what you said. I didn't go over there and touch the candy bar yet. Because all I need to do is get behind that John to do it. So I'm like, all right. I backtrack. I'm like, all right, bet. You want to check the bag? I'm like, bro, I did. It's still nothing, though. I'm putting up a little bit of fight so that he feel like I ain't pulling nothing slick. Too hype. It's about execution. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, I didn't do nothing. I'm arguing with him. I argued with him for like 1 minute. My whole thing was like, bro, I'm going to make this a long argument. I remember genuinely stretching it. And the more I stretched it, the better I felt about him. Asking me to check that bag. You my man, after a minute, I'm talking about a real minute, 60 seconds. I walk up to him, give him the bag. He checked the bag, ain't in the bag. I said, bro, that's why I argued with you so hard. I ain't got nothing in this bag. Then look in the bag and say, let me check your pockets. So now my heart beating. Doom, 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 doom. But my whole time, I'm like, no, this nigga ain't about to shit in my pants. What you gonna do? You feel me? But then I remember, I'm like, yo, I got a candy bar in my pocket. So as he coming from behind the joint, I open the candy bar up and crush it all in my pocket. I hit the little slit, boom, crush it. Crushed it in my pocket, left it in my pocket. He go through my pockets. Nothing. Reach in my other pocket. crushed candy bar. He did. You got this nasty in your pocket. I said, are you going into my pocket? If that was a fresh candy bar, I was done. He said, all right, go ahead, you could go back out there. I said, bro, you owe me another candy bar for touching it. You touched my candy. That shit was in your pocket anyway. I said, bro, you touched my candy, bro, never. He said, all right, go ahead, get another one. Threw that out, got away with the fresh one. Yo, the very next day, I'm hooping. I'm like, yo, I'm not going back to the shop no more. That was too close for me. I'm going to get banned from the pile. He said, yo, come back here. He pulled out his phone. He got this big-ass Android with this heavy-duty black case with a little flip thing in the back where it stands. And he showed me something. He clicked play. He got a camera in the back in the tuck. It showed me hitting him with everything. Drop into the bag. Pick up. Walk. Take out. Boom. You my man. Turn around. Crush. Bro, it got everything, mud. Everything. He like, yeah, I hid this one between the refrigerators on the top. Y'all don't even be seeing it. And it's right there, broad as daylight. I look back, I see a mini cam. It's like this size. I didn't even see it. I said, what? Bro, I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. So now my heart dropped. The only thing that I could think about right there at that very moment was what the I'm going to say back, not to sound like an asshole. I wasn't even listening to him no more, bro. He still was talking. I wasn't even listening no more. The only thing I was thinking about was what I could possibly say after he wanted to hear a response from me. When he shut up and it's like, it's my turn to talk, what the am I going to say? So I look at his phone. I'm like, yo, should I smack his phone and stomp it out? And then I knew it automatically what to do. I said, bro, that ain't me. He said, what? I just wanted to throw him off. After that, I said, what you even using to record that? I got those cameras. Throw him right off. I got this app on my phone. He go right to the app. Now I realize you not no solid. I'm smarter than you. Any real adult would have said, I don't give a what app. You stole. Stay right here. If a nigga spitting bullshit to me, you can't spin me off track. I spent him right off track. I said, I got this app. That ain't me. Pull the app out. Big ass case. Boom, click the app. Yeah, this is how you run it back. I got this breaking down the features of the app to me. By the time he was done talking, I knew how to run a clip back, run it forward, delete a VOD, how long it's recording, that he need to go back, take it down and charge it and put it back up. And you lost your mind. By the time he was done, I was content. I felt good. I said, you know what, bro? That's on me. I'm going to just take my money. He said, yeah, I know. He not able to snitch until the very next day. You lost your mind. The pile was open for another 2 hours. It was Project Take This Phone. I said, I'm not leaving this building without taking that phone. You tripping. I'm not leaving this building until I get your phone and delete it. I'm going to delete the vid. And then I'm like, you know what it is, bro. I already knew what time it was. Y'all come to the Twitch. The Twitch is RAUD. R-A-U-D. My phone dying, y'all. My whole thing was, bro, I'm getting your phone before I leave this shit. So now, I'm not even playing ball. I'm scoping the shop from the court. I'm walking in there and talking to him, asking him dumb shit. I'm feeling his whole vibe. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere. My vibe is everywhere. Literally. Dude, my man, I'll walk into the shop. Yo, broski, what time the shop close? I'm gonna get some snacks before I dip. Yeah, bro. I don't even know if you could come here. I said, damn, I can't buy nothing. He like, no. I said, all right, say no more. I'm watching him go to the bathroom. He got his phone in his hand. I run back in there, see if there's any other items. Yes, bro, I'm investigating. I'm like, yeah, you know what it is. But Pete, this is where he slipped up. When people would come into the store, he would leave his phone on the counter. I realized it's not about trying to get him to leave his phone. It's not about forcing it out his phone. It's when is he lacking within the shop. I told all my friends, here you go. Gave them each $5. I'm passing them out by ones. Boom, boom, boom. You get 5. Boom, boom, boom. You get 5. Boom, boom, boom. You get 4. I said, bro, go get what y'all want, bro. No, it's on me. I appreciate the boys. Put my hand on their shoulder. Appreciate the boys. Send them right into the shop. They go into the shop. I walk in the shop with them. You can't be in the shop. Now look, this where I dick him. He got his phone and he lacking, right? You know what he gonna say? He gonna say, you can't be in the shop. You be stealing. He think he embarrassing me. I don't care to be embarrassed, bro. I care about getting kicked out of the pile. I said, yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. He caught me stealing. They said, what? That reaction of them saying what made me grab his phone off the counter, put it in my pocket. I don't give a Now it's my word versus four people words. And the other 3 people, my homies. Let's see who they lie for. Addicting. I don't give a fuck. Y'all, in situations where you need the manip, you need to realize when it's time to stop defending something. You got to let barriers loose. You taking the L just mean that what you was hiding behind no longer exists. It's time to swap it up. You only look like a pathological liar once you stick onto it, bro. Let it go. You're gonna know I stole. Oh well. But I need to get this phone. I said, it. Chess, not checkers. Let him know. Take his phone. I run out like, you're so mean. I hit that joint. When I got out of that shop, I was smiling as I ran out. I ran out of the pile. There's no cameras in the pile. The only camera is in that shop. I ran out the pile and ran home. Y'all tripping. You lost your mind. I said, bro, y'all so... This shit felt like a Disney movie. I said, y'all so mean. I smiled as soon as I got. Bro, I ran for 3 blocks. The password was so easy. Every time we come in there, he's showing us Facebook videos. You think we don't know your password is 0987654? All I know is to keep going backwards until the shit unlock. I unlock his phone. I go to the app. I'm deleting the VODs. Delete the VOD. Then something tell me go back at his phone before I break this shit. I go back at his phone. I click another joint. I click the little 3 lines at the top. Click it. A little side menu come out. It's a cloud. Click the cloud. This uploaded it to the cloud 2 hours ago. No Sirskis, deleted from the cloud. I delete everybody video. I click select. Now I'm clicking select, boom, 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 select. I delete every video that I had in his cloud. Then I go to his settings. I cancel his subscription. You're not even a part of that family no more. And then I log out and toss this phone on somebody's roof. I said, you done. I called my homies. I put them in a group chat. I put them in check. I said, yo, I never stole from that joint, bro. He crazy. I never stole from it. That is crazy. They said, bro, you said you stole. I said, bro, I ran out of there because I don't f with his nut ass. I'm cool off you. They said, all right, bet. Now the next day we go there, it's just it's a presidential debate. And I'm going to cook you in that, bro. You're not smarter than me. After that, it's a presidential debate. Yes, you got 3 people who know that I may have did it. But I'm ready to debate against them too. And guess what? When I came into the pile that very next day, instead of hanging out with my homies, I started hanging out with them other Not even making it look too obvious, just to get them on my side. Yo, let's hoop. Come on, y'all, let's run the game. I ain't get to run the game with you. I got the whole place under manipulation. It's a chess match, and he not even moving pieces. Now I'm hooping with these I never even hoop with. Getting good runs in. No, that's your ball, bro. I'm letting niggas get calls and all that. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I said, yeah, I'm a nice guy. Then, not to make it too obvious, I said, all right, bro, I'm going to see y'all and go back to my homies. And I said, yo, y'all talk to bro? They didn't even know they was surveillance. They said, yeah, we went in there. He waiting for, what's his name? Dean what? Dean, that had a bean head. What's the lotion? What's that lotion called? Dean Johnson. He like, yo, yeah, we waiting for Dean Johnson so he could show him the so he could tell him what happened. I said, all right. Dean Johnson get there. They pull me into the little office space where they be having sex ed, close the room, big ass classroom. We in there. I'm sitting there like, what you pull me in here for? Like this though. Like I really don't know. I said, what you pull me in here for? He like, yeah, he said that you took his phone yesterday and you stole he said the whole 9. I look at him and I said, bro, that never happened. He said, huh? I said, that never happened at all. I said, yesterday what happened was you accused my friend of stealing. We all was in there. I ran out of there after we had an argument about you calling him a thief. And I don't know nothing about your phone. So now that's my story. That's an issue story. So he go back in the story and he say, well, we can bring them in here and we can So I said, okay, bet. So my friends get in there and then he like, yo, what happened? And they said, we all went in there with some money to get snacks together. And when we came in there, he accused Rod of stealing and Rod ran out. So he like, that's all that happened? My friends don't know nothing about me stealing the phone, deleting it. They don't know when I was in there by myself hitting heights on that. They wasn't there to see the video. They wasn't paying attention enough to see me plotting. They came in there and told them exactly what happened. The same that I orchestrated to happen. Here you go, $4, $5. Come on, y'all, let's get some snacks. I'm getting snacks with them. Right? And I'm not saying, yo, I stole. So when I walked in there, I'm walking in there like I'm grabbing snacks with them. Accused me. I ran out. His phone was already gone once everybody was reacting too much. The shit was a movie. Absolutely. Yeah. So the dean like, yo, you just said he accused one of your friends. I said, no, he accused me and one of my friends. I refer back to a time where he accused my man last week. I'm like, did he accuse you last week? And then the security guard like, no, we talk about now. I'm like, that's what I was talking about. Now I'm mixing the lines. I'm like, I was talking about that. Both of us, bro. He accused everybody. Y'all remember the one ball? He ain't even had proof for him. Now I'm going off a rampage. I'm breaking his credibility down. You my man. The dean like, yo, just show me the video. He like, I can't, my phone. I said, bro, it should be uploaded to the cloud. He like, what cloud? I said, the cameras you got. My mom has those cameras. They have a cloud. You ain't know they have a cloud? Then looked me in my face like this. Now we both sideways. Look like monkeys. We look at each other like this. He like, I'm like, what? Like, what the you talking about? What you talking about, bud? I'm looking at him like this, what? You tripping. So he like, no, it do got a cloud. You know it got a cloud. So now we on a Chromebook. He logging in, all 4 of us looking over his shoulder like it's a Scooby-Doo episode. He log in. He clicked the cloud. It's only one video in there. Guess what video I left in there? I left one video of him on the phone for 17 minutes straight, walking around, touching shit, walking around, showing somebody the fridge. I said, dickhead, you dumb. I said, bro, that's just you showing the store around and wasting the time and wasting people time for 17 minutes, bro. That's all that is. Ain't nothing in that cloud. You still in my pile time. Can we get on with this? Can we get on with this, man? Can we get on with this, bro? That's you wasting time for 17 minutes. You showing fridges and shit, bro. Let's get on with this shit, bro. Let's get on with this. You wasting time, dog. You know the pile closing an hour. Let's go, bro. I got to do. You my man. This look back and say, huh? I look him in his face and say, huh? Huh? So now Nadine, like, I see the tension between y'all. Let me speak to him alone. Can y'all boys step out? I walked out of that, John, like, I'm going to just go home. Y'all want me to just go home? I'll take the month suspension. The dean, like, no need. Y'all go ahead and play. Yo, I'm going to keep the pile open for an extra hour. We out there hooping. I'm scared, but I feel awkwardly safe. I'm hooping. Hey. I'm like, yo, I'm going to stay the whole time. You my man. I see the security guard walking out with all these bags. It's a bag he used to keep there. Walking out. He getting fired. I said, damn. You my man. I'm still hooping. I'm like, damn. That's dumb shit. I'm hooping. Bro. When the power was over, I got my beater on. I took my shirt off. It's around my neck. We all got these bags. It's a Kia outside. An updated Kia. It's him. He's sitting in the silver Kia. He rolled his window down. He like, yo, let me talk to y'all real quick. So I'm like, bro, you lost your job. That's it. It is what it is, bro. Like, you feel me? He driving with us. Now look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm like, at a certain point, my homie like, yo, this where I gotta bust my left. He busts his left and then still following us. When it was 4 of us, it was the bid. When it was 3 of us, it was the bid. It's 2 of us now. I'm like, yo, he probably actually can take us, bro. It's only 2 of us. So I'm looking at the car, y'all. We stopped talking to him because he was talking out the window like, yo, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. I'm like, no, I'm not getting in the car with this. I'm like, trying to kill us. We laughing. No, he is. So Pete, we stopped talking to him. So he rolled his window up, but just kept following. So it got to the point where we bust a right. That's not even the way we supposed to go. We should try and throw him off. He drove around because I tried to bust a right onto a one-way. He drove around fast, and I tried to run a little bit. I'm like, yo, run this way. As soon as he tried that speed around and go around, run. The way I tested him was, we walking straight, I bust a right. That's a one-way. So you got to go all the way around to come up this one-way to see what I do. He sped. I didn't run the first time. I just walked just to see what he do. So I'm like, the next time you do that, I'm going to haul ass. So I dick him. This is what I do. I'm walking. My mom lived in Germantown, so I'm walking through Nicetown. Guess who lived in Nicetown? My cousin. We walked near my cousin's house, literally near my cousin's house. I bust a right down the one-way. He starts speeding. I automatically whip back and bust that left, run back around. On that very next block at the top, literally that first 2 houses right at the top of that block. Like literally, if this is walking, then I'm busting the one-way. If I come all the way right here, one of those first houses on this next block, that's my cousin's house. Not all the way in the middle, none of that. Because he got to run around and try to make it. I'm like, bro, as soon as I turn, I'm walking this way. I turn, boom, I run right back around. You my man, I'm running. I'm telling my man, hurry. I already told my cousin had the joint open. We run, I'm like, duck. We slide in the door. My man closed it. We shut the door. You my man. Speed and running the you would have thought he was a NASCAR driver. He's spinning that block like doom. I'm like, bro, he up. That shit over. We in the crib playing Madden. We hear this still spinning. I say, he done. You done. That shit over. He keep trying to spin. Then he try to play the corner of the block. But I knew he was playing the corner of the block because I called my Uber. My Uber couldn't get up the block. And I'm wondering why. He at the bottom of the block, camping the block. We looking like, why the Uber not coming? We peek out the we see him blocking the nigga. The nigga honking. Move. The nigga right there. I called an Uber to the side of the house. I moved the pin. Use a bro. Went out the back door, hit the alleyway, and went to the crib. I'm like, you tripping. I ain't go to the power for 2 weeks. That's a good price to pay for beating a Rico. I come back in 2 weeks. I was in the pile like it was nothing. I was back in the pile like it was nothing. I said, You tripping. We does this, bro. We does this. No, I ain't never see that again. Because if he was coming back to the pile, they probably cursed him the out. One of my friends kind of realized I did do it on some shit. And I just was like, yo, bro, don't tell nobody. But remember, 1 person equals 3. So if I told 3, it would have been 10. So I told him and he told them, but it stopped there. I already knew they knew. Yeah, I already knew they knew, bro. I'm like, f it, bro. Y'all just was pawns. I just need y'all to do what it do right there. Y'all have no reason to snitch me out. Y'all my homies. It died within us, but, bro, I hit that, bro. Yeah, bro. I hit him with all that nut shit. Bam Wham said back in the game. Welcome to getting back in the game, man. No. But that was my first and last experience with the POW. I have not been to the POW since. It was a POW near 7th Street near Hartranft, but that wasn't set up like that. That was more of a come and go, John. I went there like once. They started fighting. I said, "Oh y'all, no, I ain't doing that." That shit had me super T. But ain't no age limit. Yeah. Like you can't be like 21 in there. If you look too grown, they ask you for an ID. So it was in there who's a little older, but the old heads used to hound who look old. Like if you got a full beard, they ask you for ID. You say you young, they like bring a mom up here. No bullshit. If you enjoyed the story time, turn me up, spam some actions. Let's turn it up, chat.